Hello sir, this is GT Venkatesh Kumar, student number 77162782. I'm going to explain about Samsung environmental studies. There are three kinds of environmental studies. Those are micro, macro, and societal. Micro, this is it's an internal environmental study about the company. We have SWOT analysis to analyze that. A SWOT is strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. Strength and weaknesses are internal part of the organization. Opportunity and threat are the external part of the organization. Strength, it's because of its advanced smartphones. Samsung became the second leading telecommunication in the world. There are vast uses of Samsung. We use in Samsung brands in telephones, cell phones, tablets, televisions, cameras, home appliances, etc. Whatnot. Strength is its design. Samsung produced the first dual screen mobile. They have produced first smartphones. They have produced the first LTE devices with the Metro PCs. And weaknesses are there are some kind of low priced, and so hence the product loss value is easy in the market. Poor creativity in terms of software, and when compared to other products, they are not that user friendly. Macro environment is an environmental analysis of that external environmental analysis of that organization. I'm going to explain this about with the help of PESTLE and threat and weakness. Threat and opportunity. Threat, competition of China is low. Competition from China on low price markets, it affects threat. It affects Samsung. And in Eurozone, the importing department terminated the products that brought fall image to the Samsung company. And in Germany, it's really struggling. Samsung is struggling to penetrate into the market because they think that Samsung is incompetent and copying softwares from Apple iPods, Apple products. Opportunity, they have really big market in Africa, and so they can really concentrate on Africa. They have the growing usage of smartphones there, so they can really focus in Africa. PESTLE analysis. PESTLE analysis is an analysis that external macro environment in which the organization operates. These are often factors which are beyond the control or influence of business. Political, there are PESTLE, PESTLE, P for PESTLE, E for there are political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental studies about this. Political, the effect of politics in Samsung is wide range. Involving the competition with Apple has involved both this government involved into the business. And economic, Samsung does not does large scale of business. It invests mostly on infrastructure, which is in 58 countries, and they started a manufacturing unit in South Africa, which brings almost like more than 3,000 people of employment to the country. Social, at the end of 2010, almost 63.2 million smartphones were sold in US. Not only Samsung, but overall average is 63.2. So Samsung is into good smartphone business, so they might have seriously got those kind of advantages when they get into the business. And according to ComScore, the age generation which uses Samsung are smartphones are 13 to 17 and above 55 years. So Samsung can really focus on that. And technological, being on the world's largest innovative company, Samsung is an advantage in this sustainable business. Of course, there this made the company to go further distance in means of technology and innovation and vision to overtake the competitors. Legal, we all know that Apple has sued Samsung for using the softwares and user interfaces for which were copied from Apple's iPods and iPhones. So even still they face those lawsuits, and that has brought a real damage to their image, and even now they pay a huge price. Environmental, Samsung have an habit, it's a bad habit to say, have a habit of dumping their non-recycled products in third world countries. They did this in India. So South African country has bought an act of 68 in Consumer Protection Act 68 in 2008. So Potter's 5 principles, five principles consist of power of customers, threat of new entries, threat of substitute products, power of suppliers, competitive rivalry with other company. Power of supplier, power of supply has been Samsung produces its own components and raw material and their own design, so it's not very big to them. Power of customers, let it be any successful company, it has to maintain some kind of marginal prices, so the power of customers is high. And threat of new entries, there's always an and threat from the new entries, so you can't ignore that. It's up to the market, it's up to the competition. You have to live it to the competition, and you have to face the competition. Threat of substitutes, it's not that easy to it's not easy to innovate the technology and make a substitute of that product. Yet when there was a situation when only tablet phones were ruling the market, Samsung released the Galaxy and overtook them. And a competitive rivalry with the industry is Apple. We all know Apple is a competitive rivalry, and so they are withstanding it very good these days. So that's it. Thank you, sir.